4-day special vaccination drive kicks off in India. PM Modi says it is the beginning of second war against COVID-19. Along with the rest of India, Tika Utsav commences in northeastern states. Agriculture Minister appeals to farmers to end their agitation in view of rising corona cases. Nagaland state government urges NIDA to call off proposed strike. And Sunrisers Hyderabad to clash against Kolkata Knight Riders in IPL today. A very good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Ajanta Chaudhary, now with the details. A 4-day-long special vaccination drive, Tika Utsav, has begun from today all over the country, and it will culminate on April 14. Prime Minister Narendra Modi urged citizens to imbibe 4 principles, which includes each one vaccinate one, each one treat one, each one save one, and people-led creation of micro-containment zones. PM Modi also requested citizens to ensure zero wastage of COVID vaccines and asked those eligible to be vaccinated to get their jabs. He further stressed on the importance of wearing masks and following other COVID-appropriate behaviors. He said that the Tika Utsav is the beginning of second big war against the pandemic. Along with other parts of the country, Assam has also started the 4-day-long Tika Utsav from today, following the appeal of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to vaccinate as many people as possible to curb the rise in COVID cases in the country. In Guwahati, 11 camps have been organized today, including the biggest one at Guwahati Medical College Hospital. The GMCH site has recorded vaccination of about 600 people yesterday. In Sikkim, with the commencement of Tika Utsav, vaccines are being administered at the Urban Primary Health Centre and Paljor Stadium in Gangtok. On the occasion, Chief Minister P.S. Tamang received the first dose of COVID-19 vaccine at STNM Hospital near Gangtok. He extended gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi for providing COVID-19 vaccines free of cost. The Chief Minister appealed to all people of 45 years and above to participate in this mega vaccination drive and urged everyone to follow COVID-appropriate behavior. He also assured that the state government is not planning a lockdown.
इंडिया में भारत में 4 नंबर में हम लोग 4 नंबर में पहुंचाए और अच्छा हो रहा है और आज से हमारा टीका उत्सव भी शुरू है ये 14 तारीख और 14 तारीख से बाद भी हमारा तब 30 तारीख मई तक कंटिन्यू चलेगा और 30 तारीख अप्रैल तक चलेगा और 1 तारीख मई से जो भी ऑफिस आना पड़े जो भी आना पड़ेगा ऑफिस के काम के लिए जो भी मंत्री या मुख्यमंत्री और विधायक के पास जाएंगे ऑफिस में आएंगे उनको कंपलसरी वैक्सीनेशन कार्ड दिखाना होगा ताकि सबको वैक्सीनेशन करने का जरूरत है.
In a series of tweets, Chief Minister of Manipur, N. Biren Singh, conveyed that he took his first dose of COVID-19 vaccine today at JNIMS during the launch of Tika Utsav. He expressed his appreciation for Prime Minister Narendra Modi for his unswerving concern for the people of the state. He appealed to the eligible people to take the vaccine and urged everyone to stay safe from the second wave of this deadly disease. In India, a key reason for vaccine hesitancy appears to be related to possible side effects and adverse events. Allaying fears of adverse effects of the COVID-19 vaccine, NIGRIM's director, Dr. Prithvish Bhattacharya, informed that not a single instance of side effect has been reported by the NIGRIM's healthcare workers who were vaccinated. He has stressed on creating a mass awareness on the efficacy of vaccine, since countering vaccine hesitancy is vital to beat this dreaded disease.
Of the social media, it has played a very big role in developing COVID-19 hesitancy. If it had been a positive input from the beginning, then this panic reaction and hesitation would not have come. we have to ensure that COVID vaccine hesitancy goes away. Now, why? There are 2-3 causes. One was the fear, which by now people know that you really don't have any major reactions. Okay. The other thing is, everybody says, what is in it for me? If you take 2 doses of COVID vaccine, your chances of infection go down. You can use it as a passport, and if you're going out of the state and coming back to our state, a COVID vaccine certificate that should ensure that you are permitted to come in unhindered, provided you don't have fever. Complaint after vaccination in Negrims till date.
Now we take a short break. We will be back with more news. Stay tuned.
क्या बात है, बहुत फिट लग रहा है। 3 महीने में पैसे डबल, वाह।
फास्ट और हाई रिटर्न्स भी।
क्या स्कीम है? कल तो नहीं थी यहाँ।
और कल होगा भी नहीं।
तूने कभी 5 ओवर में डबल सेंचुरी मारी है?
ऐसे स्कीम के बहकावे में आके हम धोखा खा सकते हैं।
और आरबीआई कहता है अपना पैसा सुरक्षित रखो और समझदारी से निवेश करो। अगर ज्यादा रिटर्न के पीछे भागोगे तो रिस्क भी उतना ही उठाओगे।
और फास्ट रिटर्न से बच के,
और फास्ट बॉलिंग से भी।
आरबीआई कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Welcome back to the Northeast News. Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar has once again appealed to farmers to end their agitation in view of rising cases of COVID-19. Talking to the media in New Delhi yesterday, Mr. Tomar said the government is always ready to continue the dialogue with farmers protesting near Delhi borders. He also said many farmer unions, economists and people from different walks of life are supporting the agricultural bills, but some people are protesting against it. Mr. Tomar conveyed that the government had held 11 rounds of talks with protesting farmers and is ready to clear the doubts about the 3 new farm legislations. The Nagaland state government yesterday appealed to the Nagaland In-Service Doctors Association, NIDA, to withdraw its proposed agitation and instead join hands with the government to find an early solution to the issue. The appeal was made after Chief Secretary J. Alam, along with senior officials, held a meeting with representatives of NIDA, which announced its decision to resort to mass casual leave with effect from April 12 onwards, followed by indefinite cessation of routine works. On April 8, NIDA had announced its decision to intensify its ongoing symbolic protest until the cabinet takes a decision on increasing the retirement age of state government doctors. The Chief Secretary assured that all efforts will be made to make the consultation process fast-tracked. The Postmaster General Northeast 2 region, Dimapur, organized a review-cum-award function for Northeast 2 region at Hotel Japfu, Kohima yesterday. It was hosted by Nagaland Postal Division Kohima. K. Kevichusa, Commissioner and Secretary Industries and Commerce, Nagaland, congratulated the awardees for the outstanding performances and services. He also encouraged the employees to raise the standard of their services. Somkame, Postmaster General, Northeast 2 region, Dimapur, hoped that the awardees will motivate other staff to perform better.
2020 was extremely difficult for everyone. General public, government servants alike. We in government service probably we didn't feel the pinch financially, but we all know how badly society suffered. It was during this time that I came to Nagaland and joined the state service on deputation. And till the month of, I would say, October or November, I think India Post was the only lifeline I had with the rest of the country. And I must say that it was at that time that India Post truly stood up and delivered. I know.
In cricket, David Warner's Sunrisers Hyderabad will clash with the Eoin Morgan-led Kolkata Knight Riders in Indian Premier League in Chennai today. The match will begin shortly at 7:30 p.m. In the second match of the 14th edition of IPL yesterday, Delhi Capitals won the match against Chennai Super Kings with 7 wickets and 8 balls to spare. India has achieved the landmark of administering over 10 crore vaccine doses in a record time of 85 days, surpassing the vaccination rate of all other countries in the world. In the last 24 hours, 35 lakh doses have been administered to the beneficiaries. The Health Ministry has informed that the COVID-19 recovery rate in the country witnessed a slight decline today and stood at 90.44%. It said in the last 24 hours, over 90,000 people were discharged, and in total, over 1 crore 20 lakh people have recovered from this infectious disease. The number of active cases in the country today stands at around 11 lakh 8,000. In the last 24 hours, 1 lakh 52,879 new cases were reported. The Health Ministry informed that 839 deaths were reported in the last 24 hours, taking the cumulative toll to 1,69,275. In the COVID scenario in the northeast, Arunachal Pradesh has reported 32 active cases, even as discharge cases logged 16,790. The tally for the dead is 56. Assam is saddled with 1,587 active cases, while the cured cases logged 2,15,907. The dead accounted for 1,117. Reporting 101 active cases, Manipur has topped 29,010 cases, even as the dead tallied 375. With 202 active cases in its kitty, Meghalaya has a caseload of 13,893 cured cases, even as the dead tallied 151. With a caseload of 143 active cases, Mizoram has logged 4,458 discharge cases, even as the death toll is 11. Reporting 156 active cases, Nagaland has topped 12,152 released cases, even as the dead tallied 92. Saddled with 116 active cases, Sikkim has a caseload of 6,099 cured cases. The tally for the dead is 136. In Tripura, active cases have topped 236, even as discharged cases logged 33,104 and the dead account for 393. Meghalaya government has decided to allow candidates who have tested positive for COVID-19 to appear for the board exams at a later date, provided they produce RT-PCR certificate as proof. The decision was taken at a meeting convened by the Education Minister Lakmen Rimboe on Friday to review the preparedness of the Meghalaya Board of School Education for conducting the board exams.
Afterwards, provided they give the RT-PCR certificate that they are suffering from COVID. So this is.
For more updates, viewers can also watch our bulletins and other programs on our YouTube channel, DD News Guwahati. To end the news, the main points once again. Four-day special vaccination drive kicks off in India. PM Modi says it is the beginning of second war against COVID-19. Along with the rest of India, Tika Utsav commences in northeastern states. Agriculture Minister appeals to farmers to end their agitation in view of rising corona cases. Nagaland state government urges NIDA to call off proposed strike. And Sunrisers Hyderabad to clash against Kolkata Knight Riders in IPL today. And before taking leave, viewers are reminded to maintain physical distancing, regularly sanitize hands and frequently wash hands with soap. Remember to wear a mask properly and join the Mask Up India campaign by Doordarshan to defeat the pandemic. Mask Up India. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.